If you're looking for an awesome product at a great price, be sure to check out the link in the description. Israel has commenced airdrops of humanitarian aid into Gaza, a military spokesperson confirmed to Reuters. This development follows escalating tensions and widespread reports of a critical humanitarian crisis in the region. The Israeli Defense Forces, IDF, also announced plans to establish humanitarian corridors for United Nations convoys, although specifics regarding timing and location remain undisclosed. The IDF further stated its readiness to implement humanitarian pauses in densely populated areas. However, it simultaneously emphasized that combat operations in Gaza have not ceased, reiterating its commitment to retrieving hostages and neutralizing Hamas. This announcement comes amidst a backdrop of immense suffering. The United Arab Emirates, echoing the severity of the situation, announced its resumption of aid drops to Gaza, underscoring the international concern for the escalating humanitarian catastrophe. Sheikh Abdullah bin Zayed Al Nahyan, UAE's foreign minister, stated on X that the humanitarian situation has reached an unprecedented level, pledging unwavering support for the Palestinian people through various delivery methods. The ongoing conflict has exacted a devastating toll. Over the past 20 months, Israeli forces have reportedly killed at least 60,000 Palestinians, while over 2 million have been forcibly displaced. Widespread shortages of food, water, fuel, and medical supplies are further exacerbating the crisis. Images emerging from Gaza paint a grim picture: families struggling to access food, aid convoys navigating perilous routes, and heartbreaking scenes of mourning for those lost. The death toll continues to rise, with reports of at least 25 Palestinians killed overnight by Israeli airstrikes and gunfire, many while waiting for aid. This includes infants and the elderly. A charity distributing hot meals, Palestinians carrying sacks of flour from humanitarian convoys, and the poignant image of a baby, Zainab Abu Halib, who succumbed to malnutrition. These are but snapshots of the immense human suffering unfolding. The story of Zainab, a 5-month-old who weighed less at death than at birth, highlights the catastrophic consequences of the ongoing blockade and the desperate need for immediate intervention. Her case is not unique, with reports stating that 85 children and 42 adults have died of malnutrition-related causes in recent weeks. The ongoing violence extends beyond Gaza's borders. In Lebanon, 3 individuals were killed in Israeli strikes despite a declared ceasefire. The Israeli military claimed one of the strikes targeted a Hezbollah militant. This incident further underscores the regional ramifications of the conflict. Meanwhile, a Syrian diplomatic source revealed that a U.S.-mediated meeting between Syrian and Israeli officials in Paris aimed to de-escalate tensions following recent sectarian violence in southern Syria, which prompted Israeli military intervention earlier this month. The meeting focused on containing the escalation of conflict. Adding to the complexity of the situation, the use of airdrops as a primary method of aid delivery has drawn criticism from the UN, with UNRWA head Philippe Lazzarini calling them inefficient and a distraction from addressing the root causes of the crisis. He emphasized that airdrops are a costly, inefficient method of aid delivery, and that they cannot reverse the deepening starvation. The international community grapples with the most effective strategies for humanitarian relief. Discussions involving world leaders like Keir Starmer, Emmanuel Macron, and Friedrich Merz highlight the global concern and the coordination of international efforts to address the humanitarian crisis and to provide medical assistance to those in need. Amidst the turmoil, calls for state recognition for Palestine continue, but differing opinions persist on the strategic timing of such a move, emphasizing the geopolitical complexities surrounding the conflict. The situation in Gaza remains dire, characterized by ongoing violence, a catastrophic humanitarian crisis, and the urgent need for substantial and effective international action. The images and accounts from Gaza serve as a stark reminder of the human cost of this conflict, highlighting the urgent need for a peaceful resolution and the imperative to provide immediate and comprehensive aid to those desperately in need. The sheer scale of death and displacement, coupled with the dire humanitarian situation, demands immediate international action and a concerted effort to achieve a lasting peace. The continuing conflict underscores the pressing need for a comprehensive and sustainable solution that addresses the underlying causes of the ongoing crisis and ensures the safety and well-being of the Palestinian people. The images from Gaza and the surrounding areas, the stories of loss and suffering, stand as a powerful testament to the devastating impact of the conflict, reinforcing the global community's urgent responsibility to prevent further suffering and to work towards lasting peace in the region. The ongoing developments in the region continue to unfold, with the international community focused on coordinating efforts to provide aid, address the humanitarian crisis, and strive for a peaceful resolution to the conflict. The gravity of the